Hey everybody, this is going to be a bonus love reading for the month of July. I'm going to do a few of the signs with this particular spread. Keep in mind this is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it resonates with you, that's great, but if not, feel free. Check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign, or other reading that you feel called to. So let's jump into it and see who this reading is for. What's this reading for? The Chief. All right, so that's Aries energy. So it looks like we're going to be in this deck. The Chief is the Emperor. So it looks like we'll be doing this reading for Aries. I'll go ahead and shuffle the decks, lay out the spread, and then we'll get going. I'll leave a timestamp in the comment section below for when the reading actually begins. So let's just speed through this part. Okay, Aries. So a lot of times with this spread, and if I get messages for those who are single, I'll bring those up because sometimes I definitely get those with this particular spread. But I'm getting the areas that I'm picking up on here are areas that are either considering getting back with someone, trying again with someone, just kind of, I keep getting this energy of someone who's like, these areas that I'm picking up on are considering giving someone another chance, or in the process of giving someone another chance. So that's really the energy that I'm picking up on. Let's get started. So let's talk about kind of the status of where we are right now. You're coming up as the Judgment card. So that's telling me right out of the gate that you're in this kind of resurrection energy. You're ready to resurrect a relationship or resurrect something with an ex-partner or someone who is that you previously dated. But this is a reemergence energy that I'm getting with this Judgment card. And I clearly see why you want to. It's really interesting because you're coming up, I'm looking at what's in your thoughts in your heart, right? So in your heart space, you have the two of cups. So it's telling me that this is a person that you had really strong feelings for, that you either loved or in love with, or just had such a strong fondness for. Like you really took a liking to this person with the Two of Cups. Like it's really strong energy there for you in your heart space. Like it feels like you're in love or you're enamored by this person. And in your thought space, we have the Ace of Swords. So what it truly feels like is you're ready to initiate, but it's also like you've determined, like there's no point here in pursuing someone else if you're the one who I feel these feelings for and these emotions for. And that's what keeps coming up in your energy. Like, you know, this is the person. This is a knowing with this Ace of Swords energy. So you know this is the person that you want to pursue a relationship with, or that you have strong feelings for. And you're in a place where you want to go after what it is that you truly want. It's this person. This is who you really, really want. I am getting messages though for those of you who I keep getting some energy for those of you who are really separated from this person, like you haven't moved into this energy yet, where the two of you are like physically like discussing this and considering whether or not you want to pursue something more than the relationship that you have, or to reconnect. I get there's this energy coming from you that it's hard for you to get this person off your mind with the Ace of Swords. And I think that's what's gotten you in this place where you want to pursue it or give it another chance, because in your mind, you think like there has to be a reason why I can't clear this person out of my energy. That's the feeling that I'm getting. And I get that this person just really brings you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. Because when I look at your actions here, it's the Nine of Cups. I get this energy like you want to go after what you want. This person makes you happy. You feel happier with this person than you feel with anyone else. And you want them back in your life. That's just the energy that I'm picking. You want this person back in your life. Now, this other person here that we've got, they're a little bit of a mixed bag, to be frank with you. You could be dealing with another Aries, but you're coming up very strongly in their energy, or it could be another fire sign potentially. But in their heart space, they've got the Queen of Wands. Very, very strong energy to pull there, especially if this is representing their energy and not necessarily their sign. This represents for me like they have a true, sincere, passionate interest in you. There's a desire within them to try to pursue a relationship or pursue a connection with you. But what I'm running into is the Seven of Cups energy in their thoughts. There's a lot of confusion in this person's mind. They could also hear, and I get this strongly, and so if this is not your situation, we'll see if I pick up something else for you, but I get this energy because the Seven of Cups always talks about options and being presented with multiple options and needing to choose. And I get this energy like this person's in a space where they have to decide whether they want to follow their passion in this relationship, which it feels like is you, or if they want to make another choice here, because I feel like there are multiple people in this person's energy, or they just have multiple options, or they're in this space where they just aren't ready to let something go here. Now, what I'm feeling though, this is a place that they're moving out of. If they were trying to decide either who they wanted to be with or what they wanted to do, this may not be, because sometimes third party energy is in another person, but it talks about something that's distracting you from this connection or this relationship. I get here that their next action, being the Three of Swords, is they're going to be having a very painful conversation here. A lot of truths are going to be spoken that someone is not going to be happy about. And really what I'm truly getting, just because I'm looking at the entire spread, I get this energy like this person either has to make some kind of decision or have a conversation with someone else outside of you is what I'm getting. I'm getting that very strongly. It's outside of you. I may clarify it. But there's some decision they have to make, some determination, or they have to tell another person, hey, I know we've been kicking it for a while, but I'm really more interested and passionately drawn towards Aries. That's just how I feel. I get there's just an energy of like they were entertaining some options, and there may be someone else outside of this connection that's attached to them, and they're going to have a difficult conversation with this person. That's the energy that I keep getting. Yeah, let's clarify that. Because I'm looking here and I look at your future communication, like because I'm looking now at the future, the nature of your future communication, future actions, and the outcome for the two of you. And I'm getting communication being the Five of Swords. So I get that you may not be happy about the fact that they entertained this. Because this talks about conflict, mental conflict, but this also talks about conquest as well with this Five of Swords energy, and I get that very, very strong. I get there's going to be discussions here about potentially how they handled this other person or you, whatever it is, that, and you feel like they weren't as honorable as they could have been. But I get there's this energy of conquest and pursuit, and I get that the communication that the two of you that the two of you are going to have is going to be all about winning, conquest. That's what I'm getting. There's an energy where, especially with you coming up with this Ace of Swords, I keep getting this energy like, do you want to join the winning team or not? That's kind of how it feels. And for you, I get that you're presenting this to this person. Like, do you want to join the winning team or not? Do you want to keep dealing with this other person, or do you want this? Because I feel this connection to you. I want this, but you have too much extraneous BS going on. That's kind of how it feels. Just Three of Swords, please. And I keep getting this energy like you're telling them like you're going to have the difficult conversation. And you have to be prepared to hurt someone's feelings. Could be an earth sign. But I get it's this energy of like having a difficult conversation about the fact that they're going to be offering stability somewhere else. That's just the energy that I get. What is the Five of Swords? More confusion. It keeps coming up. Yeah, I get there's this energy where the conversations are going to be about, look, you can't be stuck on stupid forever. You have to come out of this confusion, decide what you want. That's what I get. There's an energy like, stop playing these games. You know what it is that you truly want and what you truly desire. Now, for the future actions here, we get the Princess of Wands. So that talks about initiation. So I get that the two of you are going to be initiating with one another, having really good, passionate conversations with the Princess of Wands. And I get a lot of times these are spiritual conversations or talks about the future or where you want things to go. Very truthful conversations, very blunt conversations and action. And I get that these conversations are going to be moving swiftly with this Knight of Swords energy, where I keep getting this process is about to speed up with this Knight of Swords energy. Like, it's almost where things were kind of like in neutral, right? And all of a sudden it shifts into gear. It feels like with this Princess of Wands energy coming into this relationship and connection, like you just come out of it, of this period of confusion, and it becomes very, very clear. There's some collateral damage here, though. I mean, and that's part of life, but there's some collateral damage here outside of your connection. But what I'm sensing here is that with your outcome card being the Ace of Cups, you two are going like head first into this. I mean, it's clear here that like you two are going to pursue like abundance and fulfillment and going after this love and connection that the two of you feel. Like you are going to pursue happiness with one another. And I get that there's this almost like an energy where, yeah, it's back again, the Judgment. Yeah, it's a perfect way to end it, right? With the Judgment card. Because what it's telling me is that ultimately you're going to work through all of this energy, and ultimately the two of you are going to decide to come back together and give your love a chance, which is really, really dope. Okay, so I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.